Hi, I'm Rebecca Valcarcel, and we're going to look at observation post number 798, a poem by Brian Turner. Brian Turner is a veteran of the Iraq War, and this poem is in the point of view of a soldier in that war. The observation post 798 title tells us the setting of the poem and the job that this soldier is in the middle of doing. He's, watching, just on duty, watching all night. The title is followed by this quote from the Quran. It is in the watches of the night that impressions are strongest and words most eloquent. So since the poem takes place at night, it makes sense to quote this that asserts that while you're watching in the night, that's when impressions are strong. That is when words can be the most meaningful. It says eloquent, yes. So the poem is meant to be exactly that. Tonight, we overwatch the market district by the ruins, where we know of a brothel house, green light above the door, windows shuttered and French panels swung open, gauze curtains hanging translucent in the heat. It's over 100 degrees, even at dusk. I scan each story with binoculars and a smile, hoping to glimpse the girls drawing open the curtains, their silhouettes edged in light. When a woman walks out onto the rooftop, smoking a cigarette and shaking loose her long hair, everyone wants what I hold in my hands. But I am stilled by her, transported 7,600 miles away, as a ghost might gaze upon the one he loves, thinking how lovely you are, your pain and beauty, a fiction I bend into the form of a bridge, anything to remind me I am still alive. Okay, so this poem starts out giving the event. Tonight we watch this market district. He's in this post, he's got binoculars, and there's a brothel house. Brothel house means whorehouse. It's where prostitutes are, and the green light above the door maybe is an indication that that's what is happening. This is the business of that place. And we get that the windows are shuttered, the French panels the windows, they have these French panels that open like this. Gauze curtains hanging translucent in the light, like partially see-through. So there's a certain amount of vivid imagery right here. We can picture the gauzy curtains. We understand the panels open. It's hot, over 100 degrees, even at dusk. And he scans each story of the building, okay, with binoculars. So he's in a high place, able to see the building from above. And he's hoping to glimpse the girls. He has binoculars and a smile because he's hoping to glimpse the girls. And at first you're thinking, oh, well, this is not too poetic or inspiring because it's just a lustful situation, which is very natural, but right now in the poem we can't tell what it means or if it means anything. So he's hoping to see the girls drawing open the curtains, their silhouettes edged in light. So there's a certain amount of beauty there. But now we focus in on when a woman steps out onto the rooftop. So it becomes a particular woman smoking a cigarette. She has long hair. She shakes it loose. He says, everyone wants what I hold in my hands, meaning that the other soldiers would like to be with a pair of binoculars looking across at a building full of women. And think about the soldiers' situation. Of course, we do have men and women serving in the armed forces, and in that war we did as well. But he's kind of speaking as if most soldiers are male and that most of them would be attracted to this woman, and that everyone would want the binoculars that he holds in his hands. So still up to this point in the poem, we're thinking Is this going to be a poem just about lust? But it's not. So the word but signals a turn. But I am stilled by her. Stilled. So he's been actively looking, smiling, and now he's still. She has stunned him into this stillness. I am stilled by her, transported 7,600 miles. So, meaning home. She has startled him into reminding him of home. Let's see, as a ghost might gaze upon the one he loves, thinking how lovely you are. And this phrase, how lovely you are, is in italics, so it's an internal thought. The sight of this one woman on the rooftop has made him think of a woman at home who he loves, it says. And it's like he is transported there, like he is a ghost going to see her, thinking how lovely you are, picturing her, the woman at home. Your pain and beauty, a fiction I bend into the form of a bridge. So your pain, maybe the pain of being apart, or the pain of missing the soldier that is away, and beauty. It's a fiction. It's not that she's not beautiful or that it's not painful. It's just that the image is a fiction. It's an imagination, um, product of the imagination. So that bends into a bridge, meaning a way to connect him to her 7,600 miles away. And this is important because he says anything to remind me that I am still alive. It's hard to remember that you're still alive, especially emotionally, especially as connected to things like beauty. There's not a lot of beauty in the soldiers' routines, in the world of war. Beauty is banished, really. In fact, if you stop to think about beauty, you might be distracted, or you might miss something important happening that could save your life. Beauty is a luxury, but it's also necessary for him to feel alive. So until this moment, maybe he was emotionally deadened, but now, remembering the woman back home, whether it's a girlfriend, a wife, whatever, but a woman, it could even be a mother, a sister, it reminds him of his own emotional life. Yeah. And it's probably a romantic partner, isn't it? Yes. But the beauty and the pain of being separated, this brings him back to life. So there's the poem. So I hope you enjoyed it, and that you will click like if you did like the video, and please subscribe and join me for the next video.